guys, this is Kriti Bhatnagar, your legal reasoning educator from 12 Minutes to Clat. And in today's video, we are going to be discussing something very important, which is how to prepare for Clat from scratch in the next 6 months. Now, the first step with respect to your preparation is going to be deciding as to you want to prepare by yourself or with an institute.
क्या बात है सर, क्या बात है सर.
Definitely, if you prepare with an institute, you get a more structured plan to prepare. You get your classes. You will not have to search different websites to look for a syllabus and understanding concepts. You'll just get it one place. So it really reduces your burden of searching a lot of things. You'll get mock tests. You'll get your doubts cleared. But having said that, let me also be clear that it's not like that without any institute you can't prepare for the Clat examination. You definitely can prepare without any institute's help, but that would require more of your hard work into it. Now, I'll be discussing certain must-dos for all the students, whether you are preparing with an institute or without.
ये बड़ी अच्छी बात कही आप.
So if you are an extremely new person to this concept of Clat, the first thing that you must do is visit the official Clat consortium website if you have not visited it yet. They have provided you information with respect to Clat UG. Everything with respect to Clat UG that you should know, you can know from their website. Now the next step, which is non-negotiable, is checking past year question papers. Now, if you have not yet checked the past year Clat question paper, it is high time that you must check them once so as to understand what kind of question paper comes in the exam and how much preparation is required on your end. As we all know that the Clat exam consists of 5 sections. So, but what kind of questions are asked in those sections, you will get a clearer idea by referring to the Clat previous year question paper. On the 12 Minutes to Clat website, you will find access to previous year Clat question paper for free, and the description box has the link to that as well. So, make sure that you download them and study them. Now, the third step is related to the previous step itself, which is analyzing which section was the toughest for you to understand and which section was the easiest. This will give you an insight as to which subject will require more of your time and which subject will require less of your time. Now, coming to the next step, making 5 copies for the 5 sections and an additional mock copy for analyzing the mock test that you are going to give throughout your preparation. Now, another thing that all of you must compulsorily do is reading the newspaper daily. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of reading the newspaper. Now, you might be thinking, ma'am, already 6 months have gone by. We have not studied the newspaper of the last 6 months. It's okay. You can cover that up from compendiums as well. My purpose of asking you to read the newspaper is not so that you make notes of CA only. It's more about improving your reading speed, improving your comprehension skills, improving your current affairs, GK, legal reasoning, English, all the sections together. So every day dedicate 45 minutes to 1 hour to newspaper reading, and it is a must. If you are making notes from the newspaper, well and good. If you are not, that is also fine. Don't worry about it. It is not an essential. Now, next step, and a step that mostly students don't do, but you should be doing to get AIR 1 in the Clat examination, is making a to-do list. Now, it gets very difficult for us to follow a timetable. I'll get up at 6:30, 7:30, I'll go to school. Between that, half an hour, I'll give to newspaper. 2:30, I'll come from school. You will not be able to follow this timetable for long because it is monotonous and it is difficult. So, instead of that, I will recommend every day make a to-do list for yourself. Today, I am going to be reading the newspaper. Today, I am going to be revising my CA notes of January. Today, I am going to be practicing 2 passage-based questions of legal reasoning. So, when you do that, when you make a to-do list for yourself and you keep checking off, this will help you in 2 things. Improving your comprehension, improving your knowledge of the examination, and secondly, making you feel content that yes, I am preparing well. These are the pointers that I am completing one by one. Now, how should your to-do list look like? Like, what should your day look like? So, make sure that you are taking current affairs daily, plus 2 subjects should be done on alternate basis. So, for example, if I am a Clat aspirant and I start from tomorrow I can pick up current affairs, legal reasoning, logical reasoning. Day after tomorrow, I can pick up current affairs, English, maths. So, 3 subjects have to be done daily, in which current affairs should be done on all the days, right? Now, another point that is very essential is throughout your preparation, make sure that you are writing mock test as many as possible in an obviously reasonable manner. Like for now, you can start with 2 to 3 mocks a week, and that is sufficient. And the most important part is analyzing these mocks. If you don't analyze the mocks, you will not realize what are the mistakes you are making and how do you become better at them. Make sure you're taking mock tests irrespective of the fact that you are able to score better or not. You're scoring 60 only, 70 only, doesn't matter. Your goal is the Clat examination. Until you practice in the actual exam, you will not be able to clear it. In fact, take all the athletes as well. If they are participating in a competition, they just don't go unprepared. They practice as much as possible and then go for the actual competition, because that is what makes them the best. Practice makes you the best. So make sure you're practicing mock test. If you're looking for mock test, again, you can find mock test on 12minutes2clat.com. They'll be delivered to your home. If you want a link of the same, the description box has the link to that as well. So you can check that as well for yourself. So make sure after you have taken a mock test, you analyze where are you losing your marks, what are the 2 sections you're scoring lowest in. You have to make sure you're practicing more of these 2 lowest scoring sections. What are the silly mistakes you're making? Is there a time issue? Is there a concept issue? And you work on your mistakes and then get better for the next mock. And last pointer is practice as much as possible. Again, related to the previous point itself. Make sure you're practicing enough, because irrespective of the fact you have covered the concept, if you are not able to apply them to questions, then there is no point. Now, with respect to students who are preparing with an institute, if any of you wish to enroll with us, you can enroll in our new course that we have just launched, which is Anirudh. In our course, you get evening classes so that it does not clash with your school. From the comfort of your house, all your subjects are prepared. We also have produced AIR 8, AIR 15 in Clat 2025 and so on and so forth. So if any of you is looking for a guidance, you can prepare with 12minutes2clat.com. We also offer Shakuntala scholarship, which is if you get below AIR 300, all your money will be refunded back to you. We really want you to clear the exam. So we make sure we take the concepts in the classes. Your doubts are taken up on the doubt tab in the classes as well, and mock test and current affair compendium are also provided to you. So it is a comprehensive batch. Everything will be covered. You don't need to Google and find videos on YouTube. Everything will be done through the classes and through the course. If you like my teaching methods, you can use my code KritiB for additional discount on the courses. So for students who are enrolled in the course, just attend classes, give mocks, analyze them. In case of any doubt, ask the doubts on the doubt tab or in the classes, and you're good to go. Now, if you are a student who's preparing by himself or herself, then don't worry, you just need to be a little bit more resourceful. For legal reasoning and current affairs, use YouTube and Google to understand the topics, comprehend the topics. Additionally, you can refer to websites like GK Today and iPleaders. For English, logical reasoning and maths, practice is going to be your best friend. So practice questions from websites like GMAT Club, which provide free questions of English and logical reasoning. Also, you can just Google free PDFs for practice of English, logical reasoning as well as math. Lastly, make sure that you subscribe to some mock test series at least, so that you understand if you are preparing well or do you need to improve in certain areas, in certain sections? Only for those purposes, mocks will be very important. So that's all, guys. I hope this session was helpful for you all. In case of any doubt, please comment below and I will get back to you. Thank you so much. Any of you preparing for CLAT, ALAT or any other law entrance exam, you can visit our official website. Description box has the link to everything. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the next session. In case you want to stay in touch with me, you can just leave a comment below and I shall reply to your comment.